Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video is called The Demons That Followed Me Home. So a few years ago, I was going to be starting mediumship classes, and I wanted to get my aura field cleared and my chakras balanced. So I decided that I was going to go to a spiritual center. Now, I'm not going to be naming the name of the place that I went to, because I still go there, and I don't want to cause any problems. So I went to a class. This class was a class to help you balance out your chakras and clear out your aura, because I wanted to start mediumship classes, and I wanted to be clear. So the class was from 6:30 till 8 o'clock. So I got there at about 5:45, and I like to get there early because this center has candles and tarot cards and jewelry and sage and crystals, and I love going in there. It's just a very zen place, and I love going there. So I went there early, and I was walking all around, and there was a lady that I noticed that was following me all around. She was following me all around. She was behind me. Every step I took, she was behind me. And I noticed it, and I was a little bit creeped out, and she was giving me really weird vibes. I couldn't quite pinpoint what was going on with her. I tried to be nice to her. She started talking to me and asking me like all about myself and stuff like that, and I was just like, this lady's being a little bit too forward. But you know, I didn't want to be mean to her because we were going to the same class, and I didn't want to be rude to her. But I did notice that she was giving me like the eye, like the evil eye, like that stare. So I go to the class, and of course the crazy lady sits down next to me. Of course. It always happens to me. If there's one crazy person, they're going to find me. It happens everywhere I go. It happens all the time. So she sits next to me, and I can feel her staring at me. I can feel it. So I look at her, and she's literally staring at me, giving me the evil eye. I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is insane. Why does this always happen to me? Why do I have always such weird shit happen to me? So the teacher comes in the room, and she does the chakra balancing, and then she does the aura clearing, and she has like this little, I guess, it kind of looked like a pot, and she had a feather, and she was like saging everyone, and then she balanced their chakras out. And when I left there, I felt really, really good. I felt really good, and I thought that everything was okay, you know. So I went home, and my boyfriend asked me how the class went, and I said it went really well, and you know, I told him that I felt good, because before I went there, I kind of felt a little bit sluggish. I kind of felt a little bit clouded. I kind of felt like I was all over the place, and like my chakras were not aligned, but they were going like all different ways. So I needed to get them balanced, and I felt really, really good afterwards. So that night I go to bed, and I was exhausted. I went to bed at 10, and at about maybe, I don't know, it was probably between 1 and 2 in the morning, I woke up. Now this, like I said, when you see spirits, it happens really, really quickly. This isn't something that, you know, they're not there for a long time. It's not like you're having a full-fledged conversation. It's not like that at all. They're there, and then they vanish. So I'm in bed, and I'm laying there for like 15 minutes. So now I'm fully awake, and I'm laying there. And I kind of felt like there was a heaviness in the room. Like a heavy feeling, like the air in my room felt really, really weird to me. So I'm laying there, and all of a sudden I look, and it was like a flash, and I could clearly make out what appeared to be something that was not fully human. That's as best as I could describe it. No, I have seen demons before, and the demons that I've seen, there was never as many in one room as there was at that moment. So normally I would see one and I would tell them to leave and they would leave. Sometimes I thought they stuck around a little bit, but then when I showed them no fear, they would leave. What I saw was 6 demons, and there was 2 by my side of the bed, 2 by the foot of my bed, and 2 by my boyfriend's side. And they were surrounding the bed, and they were looking at us. And I looked at them, and I very, very quickly, after I gathered my thoughts together and kind of, was like, you need to not get scared, because the moment you get scared, demons feed on your fear. So if you get scared and you show fear, they're going to come after you more. So I looked at them and I said, you need to leave. You need to go right now. Leave. And my boyfriend woke up and he looked at me. He goes, who are you talking to? And I said, nothing. I will tell you tomorrow. And so he sees me get up. I stand up on the bed. I remove this photo of Marilyn. She was right above my bed, and I put my cross up there. I put a cross up there on right above our bed. I felt as though I needed the cross there because I did not want them coming back again. So the next morning, I told my boyfriend what happened, and he was like, that was crazy. He's like, you look like you were like a little bit freaked out. I said, yeah, I was, but I couldn't show fear, because if I did, they would feed on it. Like, they would literally feed on it. So that night I had a mediumship class at the same place that I went to. And the lady that owned the center was there, and I told her what happened to me. And I told her all about that. I went to the chakra class, and I said to her, I don't understand what happened. And what she thought was, the lady that was following me all around, she thought that perhaps either she had entities that were attached to her, or felt like she had very bad energy on her, and whatever was on her, because I'm very open, might have followed me home. So that's where those demons came from. And I told the lady, that makes sense to me, because I was getting a feeling like there was something about her that was off, and I couldn't pinpoint it. And she was giving me like anxiety and giving me a very, very creepy feeling. So she said to me that, yeah, that those demons, either they just followed me home, or she put them on me. So she might have sent those demons to follow me. It's just crazy. Some of the things that I've witnessed in my life, I literally probably could write books, because I've witnessed so much, and that's just another one of my crazy stories. Ever since that happened, those demons never came back. I think the fact that I showed them no fear, and I think the fact that I put the cross on the wall definitely had a huge impact on why they never showed up again. Anyway, that's my story of the demons that followed me home. If you like, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and have a nice day. Bye.